Look, we've been sent some stuff. Now I don't know if this means that we are an influencer, but Turtle Wax have been in touch to send us some products to use. They reckon, well, let's just see what's inside, shall we? It's all very exciting. It's a big box, but there's not a huge amount in it. Lots of that green stuff. That's the sort of stuff you got in the greengrocers in the 1970s. Some weird little record thing. A pen, which is always handy. Be the cleanest pen in the country, no doubt. It's Turtle Wax. And scratch, repair and renew. Repairs years of damage in one use. What do you think? That might be a stretch too far. Not sure what I'm going to do with all these green grass stalks when I'm done. Answers on a postcard to the usual address. Was it Wood Lane, London? That was always BBC's. Anyway, the challenge is to play the track, lose the scratch. Without getting into copyright laws, I've got to play a song. And apparently I can remove a scratch quicker than my favourite tune. I'm not saying the song we've selected for this is our favourite tune, but it's quite appropriate for the car in question. And if you saw the introductory video to this car, you'll know what it is. So in a minute now, we're going to fire up the tune. Prizes, no prizes for guessing the song. What are we going to use? We're going to use this scratch, repair and renew. We're going to use two of these fantastic bargain pads from, I think it was called B&M Bargains. It's a dreadful shop, but actually there are some bargains in there, so they do live up to their name. We're going to apply it with the blue pad, take it off with the yellow cloth, and I think the song is about 4.5 minutes long, which is actually given a favour because the other people did it in less than 4 minutes. Okay, so the scratch I've chosen is this here. It's not a particularly huge scratch, but it's right in the centre of the door, so it sticks out like a sore scratch. So it would be nice to get rid of that. So let's see how Turtle Wax gets on. Okay, play the music. There it is. The sound of the 1970s comes back. I could do a Ken Bruce here and say, what year was it? See if you can get 1 year out. Okay, so it says to apply with a firm motion, which to the backdrop of this song sounds a bit weird, but we'll run with it. This was a hit in 1977. Do you know they sold 18 million copies of this song, which is a few more than they sold of the Mark I Clio. It was a hit all over the world, although it never charted in the United States, which is bizarre because it was played there. It was #1 in the UK. It was there for 1 week in October 1977. You need a bit more on there. And at the time, it made them, wait for this, it made them, I mean, buying times I can't get into the bottom. It made them the most successful female group of all time. Not bad for a couple of ladies from Fuerteventura. No, I put too much on there. It does say don't put too much on. And I can't see where the scratch was, which is possibly a good sign. Of course, the challenge was to remove the scratch within the time it takes to play your favourite song. Which is kind of like game show rules. Really bad game show, but what would it be? Pointless scratching? Pointless polishing? Blankety scratch? The generation scratch? Celebrity scratch? I was going to say the Zodiac game, but that doesn't work. This was a Ford. Still going. Right, let's see. Let's take that off with the B&M cloth. Oh, bloody hell. It's almost gone. It's there. Let's try again. I've still got a bit of time left on the song. It would be easier if I didn't Another camera in one hand. Okay, last go. Let's try it. And good firm rubbing motion, which I'm sure a lot of people did listen to this song in 1977. And how many babies were made to this song? If you were born in 1977, you were probably conceived to the sound of Baccara. Next change from Barry White, I guess. Or Matt Bianco. Anyway, I don't know how long's left on the song, but we're going to keep going. It's still there. It's better, but it's still there. That's slightly disappointing. It's removed the superficial scratches around it very well, weirdly, even though I've waxed that before. But it can't cope with that scratch. So the music's been good. But for this, it couldn't quite take the scratch off the Clio. Must try harder. To conclude, this stuff is available online for £8. It says amazing results. I would question the word amazing. I would say, because you can still see the scratch, I would say it's improved rather than removed. Although that scratch is better, and it's better with the naked eye than it is on camera. And it's also done a reasonable job of the scratch being near the lock, although it is still there. So, thank you for sending the kit, Mr. Turtle Wax. Now if you could send somebody round to repair the roof and the bonnet, that'd be most appreciated. Cheers.